word on the streets, on the boxing streets, is that Errol Spence Jr. will be training with Bozy Ennis, man. And when I heard it, I was like, word? Shit, what do I think? Well, I'm going to say this. I heard Bozy say that Errol Spence wasn't the same Errol Spence. I don't know if y'all seen that clip. He said Errol Spence wasn't the same Errol Spence in that fight with Crawford. Pretty much protecting and making excuses for Errol Spence, and I can't get with that. I didn't like that at all, man. That was really taken away from the Spence win, bro. I mean, from the Crawford win. We don't make those kind of excuses, bro. I'm under the belief that if you go into the ring, even if you're not close to 100%, you are close enough because you walked in that ring. You went in the ring, you was training, you prepared. No excuses, bro. Before Errol fought Crawford, he fought Ugas and he fought Danny Garcia. He had some issues in both of those fights, but he managed to win. And then especially the Ugas fight, he had some issues in there, and he ended up breaking Ugas' face and breaking his ribs, right? Where was all of that? He wasn't himself then. So you all of a sudden when it gets to Crawford, he's not his Errol Errol loses, now he not himself no more because he lost. So it can't just be Errol just couldn't fuck with Bud, or it couldn't just be Errol just had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Or he was had an off fight. Well, how about he just can't fuck with Terrence Crawford? That's it. So that was an indicator to me. I'm like, yeah, more than likely, because I'm hearing, the stuff with Derrick James, and he owed Derrick James bread because it was supposed to be. I was hearing that usually Derrick James has a flat fee that he gets from Errol Spence after each fight, but then like when it came to the Crawford fight, where Errol made a significant amount of money, I think Derrick James wanted that fee to change, or he wanted more. I mean, which is understandable. I mean, look how much money this dude just made off this Crawford fight. You don't really shit on a motherfucker that helped you get where you are. But Errol's apparently going to train with Bozy Ennis. We'll see how that turns out. Is that a duck move from Errol Spence and them as a way to, okay, well, if we can't beat him, join him. Let me just let me find a way to, in case Boots come for me, because I've been hearing a little bit of chatter about that. People are now saying they want Errol Spence Jr. to go after Jaron Ennis and fight Boots, because that Fedora fight more than likely ain't gonna happen. So if Fedора's out for November, you telling me you gonna sit out to wait for Fedora? Why not jump in the ring with Boots? You said you don't like tune-ups, so Boots is right there. Anyway, so the training though, as far as him training with Bozy, would Bozy Ennis help Errol Spence game? He can. I think Bozy's a wonderful trainer. He's a great trainer, bro. But ultimately, it comes down to the fighter, man. It comes down to Errol Spence, what he can pick up off of Bozy and what he can reprogram into his own arsenal. And he might change some things with Errol. He might give Errol better head movement. But Errol's never gonna be as good as Jaron Ennis, bro. He's not gonna be as good as Jaron Ennis, bro. He's just not. And even if Bozy did sharpen up Errol Spence, he's sharpening up Errol for other fighters. He ain't gonna do it for Terrence Crawford. I don't care what trainer that Errol Spence go with. He's never going to beat Terrence Crawford, bro. To you Errol-sexuals, I know you don't like hearing this stuff, but that's just the truth of the matter. Your boy can't fuck with Bud. On Bud's worst day, Bud still beats him, in my opinion. Just can't, bro. It's like that. Sometimes in life, you run into people that just got your number. Deontay Wilder will never be able to beat Tyson Fury. He's not. It's not going to happen. I mean, maybe only I will have to walk that back just slightly. Maybe if Fury gets in there, and he don't train, and some other shit like that. Then Wilder will probably he'll get him. And the same with Crawford. If Crawford just stop training and start partying and not living the boxer lifestyle, then yeah, Errol will get him. But guess what? Terrence Crawford don't live like that, so they ain't gonna fucking happen. Oh gosh. Yeah, man, gosh, man, that loss really devastated your boy Errol. It really did. It fucked him up. He knocked delusional thoughts into him, man, to the point where he thought, Bud beat him so bad that Errol had to hop in the ring with Fedora and talk about he's the big dog and he still he gonna chop him down like he always do. No, well, you ain't do it to Bud though. You ain't chop shit down. You lost. So Bozy is gonna probably be able to do but so much for Errol Spence. There's probably not much he's gonna be able to do. Errol is Errol. Nobody's gonna be able to change that. Probably add a little things into him, some head movement, a little bit more better defense. That's probably it, man. But that's gonna help him against certain fighters. It ain't helping him against Bud. If they think they're gonna end up meeting up somewhere at 154, and Bozy's gonna be able to train Spence to the point where he could beat Terrence Crawford, man, he got another thing coming, man. Just my take. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about Errol Spence Jr. supposedly hopping trainers, going over to Bozy Ennis. Shout out to Bozy, shout out to Philly. Shout out to all the bros out there. Shout out to Boots, Farah, all of them. It's just brother life, man. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. I'm off this.